welcome back to Reese's Crochet Creations. So today I'm going to be finishing all my whips because I have a lot of whips going on right now and I want to get them done. And if you don't know what it is, a whip is a work in progress. So that's what crocheters call all their work in progresses, and I have like 10 right now and I got to get them done because I have a lot of bigger projects. I have a lot of bigger projects, bigger challenges I want to do, so I want to get all my whips finished and done. So I'm going to pull them out right now and I will show you what I have to do. This is the current situation. Yeah. I will go through and I'm going to pull out, organize all this. So let me do that real quick. First whip, we have this dragon. Eden the Cuddle Dragon, I think that's how you say the name. But that's the first whip. I have all these colors of velvet, so this is my first velvet project. So I have all these colors of velvet and I'm making it out of velvet. But yeah, it's pretty chaotic. We have my second whip. It's a top, so it's gonna be like the top that goes around like this, and then it's gonna be mesh for the rest of it. So second whip, and these are all single crochet rows, back and forth. I think it's 160 stitches each row, and oh, it's like 160, drop this, this is the other skein. It's 160 stitches each row, and I've done 30 something rows, and I still have to do a few more. So this one's pretty crazy. Yep, second whip. Third whip, okay. It's another top, unfinished, obviously. This is sugar and cream cake. I got it from Walmart, and it's 10 bucks. It's not a cake, it's a cone. It's 10 bucks for this huge cone, so if you want cotton yarn, go to Walmart and get the cones. That's actually a really good deal. Okay, I feel like I was over dramatic when I said 10 whips. I have 6 or, I don't want to say 6 or 7. I have 7 or 8, okay? This is the third one, or no, fourth one. It's another top, unfinished. Just never got to finishing it. That makes 4 whips. Let's see what else I have. Fifth whip, Beanie. So I know in my bio on Instagram and my description here, it says that I do some knitting, and I put that I do some knitting because I've started doing some knitting. So I'm making this chunky knit beanie from Passionate Kelsey, but I can't say who it's for because they don't know it's for them. So I can't say who it's for, but this is it so far. This is what I've done. So I have my double pointed needles and I have my measure, and this is whip 5. So beanie, whip 5. Got that. Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna count these as whips, but I said I would make my friends beanies. So I don't remember whose is for who. I'm pretty sure I know who this one's for, but not these. But I haven't started them yet. They're knit beanies. They're gonna be like this beanie, but I haven't started them yet. So are we gonna count them as whips? They're saying my whip in because I need to do them, but am I gonna count them? I'm not gonna currently count them as work in progresses, but if I end up wanting to make more stuff to just get this out of my whip bin, then I will make them in this video. So, doesn't count as a whip. It could be later though. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 so far. Not bad. This is one of the things I haven't showed anybody yet. This is what got me back into knitting. So I knitted for a little bit, a long time ago, a few years ago. But I wasn't very good at it, and I didn't make stuffies, I didn't make beanies. I only made flat. I literally only made dishcloths and stuff, flat stuff, and I made 3 things, and then I was done with it. So I found this kit at Michael's, this Pokemon knitting kit, and I'm not a Pokemon person, but I was like, oh, this looks fun, let me do it. So I started doing it, and then I just kind of forgot about it and started doing other kits, and not other kits, just making other things like the beanie. So this is what I have so far, just the body. So I guess I'm finishing this because I don't want to throw it away. So I guess I'm finishing this. That's actually, wow. I've had this in here for months, literally months, and I've just forgotten about it. So now I guess I'm gonna finally finish it. Might not be today, might not be tomorrow, might be next week, I don't know, but it's gonna be in this video. So, Pikachu knitting kit, whip 6. Okay, stockings. I said I'd make my mom stockings for all of us. So of course, a few already have the ribbing. I just need to weave in ends. So 3 already have the ribbing. I'm working on the ribbing on the 4th one, and then these 2 just don't even have ribbing. So Everything else needs ribbing and then weaving in ends. So that's whip number 7, and that empties my whip bin. So I literally, there's nothing else in here. So whip number 7, 10 if you count the beanies that I haven't started yet. So let me put this back and let me pick out what whip I'm gonna start and do first. I know I said I'd come back, but I'm thinking I'm just going to work on the stockings because they're taking up so much room and it's such a big project, and I just haven't worked on these, and they've just been a whip for so long. They've been a whip for before Christmas, so I know my Pikachu kit has been a whip longer than that, but like still it'll be nice to get these out of the way because like just this huge stack of stockings, that's not I don't know what the word is, forget it, but that's not helping me at all. So I guess that is gonna be the first whip I finish. Wait, these are 6. So that make me have 12 whips. Technically they're each their own, or are we counting them as one? That's a good question. That is a good question. I honestly don't know. I think I'll count them each as one whip all together. I think it just makes more sense to do that because they are all the same thing. They all got started around the same time, so I'm doing assembly line style for them. So I made all the toes, I made all the toes, I made all the foot, I made the heel, I made this leg part. Now I'm doing the ribbing. So I'm gonna count it as one whip because I did assembly line style and I did them all at once. So I guess this is gonna be the first whip to finish, which, good way to start the video, getting something out of the way that's been in the whip bin for a long time. So yeah, let's do this. Forget who this pattern is by. Let me look that up real quick. I'm putting the ones that just needs ends weaved in over here. Let me look up who this pattern is by because I would like to be able to credit them and say who made this pattern. Okay, so this is the Granny Ruth stocking by Stitch Sister Co. So that is who this pattern is by, and let's get to work and finish up these stockings. I think only let's see what time it is. It's 10:52, dang, okay. So I think they take me about half hour each for the cuffs. Can we be done by 12? I bet we can be done by 12. And then we can start on the next whip. Okay, so let's get to work. Okay, there we go. First stocking ribbing done. Ends of course need to be weaved in, but I'll do that at the end. I literally only have 2 ends to weave in because I've weaved in everything else. So that's pretty nice. But now let's work on the one with the red cuff and let's do these stockings. Update, 5th one done, 5th stocking ribbing. So that means I only have to do this one's ribbing. Let me check what time it is. Okay, it's 11:30. Let's finish this. Let's get this done by 12, and then yeah, we can pick out our next whip. We are done. Just have to weave in ends. Let me check what time it is. It is 11:49. Can we weave in ends in 10 minutes? I don't know, I'll see. But yeah, completely done crocheting. Now it's gonna weave in ends, and then we have our first whip. Whips. I think I'm counting this as 1, but you can count it however you want. If you want to count it as 6, you can count it as 6. If you want to count it as 1, you can count it as 1. Okay, first one done, ends weaved in. Let's continue weaving in ends on all the other 5. Okay, update, I just got all the ends weaved in. I didn't film much of this because it was actually very, very boring to watch. So it's 12:02. I didn't get them done by 12. 2 minutes over, that's not bad. We have this stocking. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be mine. My mom and dad have matching ones. So those are theirs. Those are might actually be my favorite. And then I don't know which kids are gonna end up with these ones, but yeah, that's all the stockings. Let me go put them on the couch. So I'm gonna put all my finished whips on the couch over here. And yeah, let me show you. Okay, sorry about the horrible lighting. But as of right now, we have all 6 stockings laid out on this little couch. So I'm gonna put all my whips that I finished on this couch. But I will end up have to stack all these in a pile, probably like 2 piles. But I'm just laying them out for now so I can look at them. And it feels nice to have that done. I've had them going for a long time. I've had them going for like, how long? Started them before Christmas, so a few weeks. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. And anyway, it is lunchtime. It's 12:04. I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go eat lunch, and then we will come back and pick out our next whip. So if I have one down, I have like 6 more to go. Not bad, but a few of them are gonna take a while. So I'm gonna go off lunch because I'm super hungry. And yeah, I guess I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, so I'm back from lunch. Oh my gosh, my hair is so bad. So I'm back from lunch, and I need to pick out my next whip. So I was thinking I wanted to get this beanie done. I wanted to get this beanie done. What do you guys think? Beanie? I don't want to do something crochet. I don't know. I'll set this off to the side. This will probably be the 3rd whip. Okay, I'm back and I've picked out our next whip. I hope you guys are working on a project while you're watching this too, because that's what I love doing. I love watching YouTube videos and working on projects. We're gonna finish this top, okay? We're gonna get this one done. Then maybe start working on or even finish another whip today. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so let me do some measuring and then I'll see what else I have to do. Okay, as of right now, I have 35 rows. I think I want to make it 38. It's a little adjustment, but it's adjustment all the same. So I'm going to crochet 3 more rows and make it 38 and then see what to do next. I'm going to be using my 4mm hook, and this is all freehanded. This top is completely freehanded. This is not, I'm not using a pattern or anything. This is not a paid pattern. So I don't think I'll make one of these again because it's like 160 single crochets back and forth, and that's a lot. But other than that, let's do 3 rows and then see what my next step is. Add on the first row, 2 more to go. I really love this colorway. Again, I got this yarn at Walmart. Jeez. It's called Evening Sea. It's super pretty. So let me add a few more rows of extension and see what it looks like then. Okay, I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna start adding the mesh now. So I'm gonna do 1 row of mesh and see what I do and see if that works out, because I literally have no idea how to do it. So I might look up some inspiration, but for right now, I'm gonna start adding the mesh and see how that goes. Of course, I have to weave in those ends because it doesn't look very good, but love the colorway. Okay, I know in the last talking part, I said I was gonna start working on the mesh, but I decided I want to add 2 more rows of single crocheting to get to 40. So now I have 40 rows here. So I added 2 more rows of single crocheting, and now I know what style I'm going for the mesh. I just don't know what size. So now I'm going to I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna do a few different sizes and see which size I like most, and then we'll do that size. Okay, so I figured out how the size of mesh I'm doing. So now I'm just gonna start working on that all the way across. Of course, these ends are gonna get weaved in when I'm done, but I just now need to make the mesh as long as I want it, weave in ends and add straps. So it's gonna be like a tank top style top. So let's get to work on that. Update, I just started row 4 of the mesh. I'm really liking it so far. think I like the way I'm doing it. It gets bigger, it gets a lot bigger every row. It's a kind of project where it works up a lot at once. So I'm gonna keep working on this, and yeah, let's get some more work done. Okay, so it's been a few minutes since my last check-in, and I have added a few more rows of mesh. Sorry, I'll try to film more of me crocheting. I haven't really been filming much of me crocheting because it's just such a tedious process. Like, you don't want to miss a spot and then have to go back to fix it, and I don't want to do that. So, yep, coming along. I don't know how soon I'll have to end it because I still have to have enough for the straps over the shoulders. So, might have to either put this on hold until I go get more yarn, or just cut it short and do the straps short, and do this mesh part short. But anyway, I'll see. I'll try to film more of me crocheting. And anyway, this is my progress so far. So, little update. I'm just about to finish this row, but I was gonna take a break and not film for a while because I just wanna lock in and finish as much as I can, because the mesh isn't gonna be long enough. And so the mesh isn't gonna be long enough because I'm running out of this cake. So my mom said we could go to Walmart either tonight or Friday. It's like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Anyway, I'm not gonna film for a minute. I'll check in later. I might have this cake done by the time I check in. But yeah, so I will see how much I've done then, and yeah. Okay, so I have a very sad and annoying update. I ran out of yarn before the mesh was long enough, and even if I finish the mesh, it's gonna be laced in the back, just like only a few inches because I didn't make it long enough, but it's going to have to be laced in the back and still straps. So I'm gonna have to go to Walmart, finish it. I'm gonna have to go to Walmart, get the yarn to finish it. So as of right now, this is going back into the whip bin, which is super, super annoying. And I don't like that I have to put it back into the whip bin after I've already made so much progress on it. So now let me check what time it is. It's 4:06, okay. I can probably have like another hour-ish, maybe. Let me see what I have to do right now. So I'm actually just gonna be done for today. I'm gonna head inside. That's super annoying. I'm just gonna be done for today. I'm not working on anything else. So I got all the stockings done today, all the stockings. I would have gotten that top done, maybe, but ran out of yarn. So hopefully we'll go to Walmart tonight or Friday, and whenever I get that yarn again, I will finish it up. I'll come back tomorrow and work on some more whips, but as of right now, I'm gonna be done for the day. So it's 4 p.m., wrapping it up for the day. All we did today was finish stockings, but I feel like that's not that bad. Plus I put like 4 hours to the top. The top is a lot more work than I thought it was. So anyway, I just keep talking. So I'll come back tomorrow and see what I can do tomorrow. Hi guys, and welcome back. It's another day. Yesterday was Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. Let's pick out my next whip. I want to get 2 done today. I got 1 done yesterday. I don't know how many I'll be able to get done tomorrow. I'm pretty busy tomorrow. And then I pretty much have till Friday and Saturday. I'm gonna be pretty busy Sunday. I have some stuff to film and do Sunday. So let's pick out our newest whip. I wanna get 2 done today, 2 or 3. 3 would be amazing. Anyway, let's pick it out and see what I'm doing today. I'm thinking I'm going to do my dragon first because it is taking up most of the room in my whip bin, only because I have all the different colors of velvet I have in here, only because I wanted to see what different colors looked best with the dragon. So I have like a lot of velvet just stacked up in here that doesn't need to be stacked up in here, so it's kind of in the way. So I am going to start with the dragon because that will get a lot out of the bin. I just got all of this out of the bin. I have this so far. Wherever the head is, I have the head. Let me see if I can find the ears. Where are the ears? One ear. I found one ear. I just need the second ear. Come on. I think I found it. Yep, 2 ears. Okay, I have, let me look up the pattern real quick and see what else I need to make. Okay, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back, found the pattern. This is one of the ones I have printed out in PDF. So I already have the whole entire body done and the front arms done, and I've started the head. So I have wings, back feet, tail, and horns. So I'm in the middle of the head, so I think I'll go ahead and finish that up right now and then see, and then I'll only have horns, wings, feet, and tail, so that should go pretty fast. As of right now, it's 12:19, so I'll see when I'll finish this up, but I'll film some of me crocheting and let's get to work. Okay, so now I'm picking out what size eye I want, because now it's time to paint the eyes and put them in, or just use glitter eyes. But I just got these glitter eyes. Sorry, let me talk first. I just got these eyes from my friend, and they're the white pupil eyes. Wait a minute, let me pull these out. I just got these from my friend, and they're the white pupil eyes, and I've never used the white pupil before. See? So I'm gonna try them on the dragon and see if they work good, because I've never actually used white pupil eyes on a dragon, and I feel like it might look pretty cool. So let me test out and see what size I want, and see if I want to use these or the black eyes. What do we think about these? They look good? Don't know what color I would do. I don't really want to paint eyes right now. I don't really want to do that right now. So I think I would use the ones that already have glitter backs, but I just don't know what color. I'd probably do this pink color, honestly, because it looks good. Let me see if the black pupil ones look better, and I'll decide between these or those. Okay, I think I'm gonna go with the solid black pupil, and I think I'm gonna do blue on blue glitter. I think that actually looks really cute. Okay, let's put these eyes in, which means I'm gonna have to put all of this stuff back to where it goes. I will use these eyes at some point, these white ones. I think the vibe for this dragon, though, I think I'm going for more of like a baby dragon, because it's velvet and it's smaller. So I think I'm going for more like baby dragon vibes and like smaller, cuter. So I don't think I'm going to use white pupil for these ones. I'm not going to use white pupil for this one. But I will use these eventually, because I do really like this style eye, and I'm super excited to use the white pupil. I'm not going to use it yet. I'll see when I use it. Maybe when I make like a bigger dragon. Like, I've been wanting to make Kato the dragon again, and I know that looks really good. That pattern's by Lemon Cat Crochet, and I know that looks really good with these white pupil eyes. So I'll probably make that one with the white pupil eyes. But yeah. So I will let you guys know when I use the white pupil eyes. I'm just not gonna use them for this baby dragon. I'm gonna use the normal eyes. So I know I've already said this in another video, last video, because it's my second video. I got this safety eye jig from Lush Luxe Loops. So pretty much you put the back on the eye like that. And I like to clip it once, and then you take this, see it's got a little hole in the top? That hole right there, you put that hole, you slide it onto the back of the eye, and then you close it by pulling this, and it clamps the eye. And that's how I get them to go in all the way and like sink into the plushie. You see how it like sunk in? That's how I get them to go all the way in, because I've always had trouble. I said this in the last video, but I used to use a hammer and a socket, where I'd take a hammer and I'd put the socket on the back of the eye and I'd hammer it down, and it would not work. It would work, but it was slow, and it wasn't worth the time, and I had to go get one every time. So I was just like, okay, whatever. I'm just gonna order this because I've seen other people use it and it works so much better. So yeah, Lush Luxe Loops, super super good quality. Use it for all my sinker eyes. So what do we think? I think I actually love the blue on blue with the baby blue eyes. Love it. Okay, let's get back to crocheting and finish up this head. Okay, the head is done. It is so cute. Little baby dragon head. It kind of looks off center in the camera for some reason, but it's actually, it looks so off center in the camera. It's actually centered in real life. I don't know why it looks so off center in the camera. But then we have the little baby dragon. Little baby dragon. Okay, head. Now we just have the big horns, the little horns, the wings, and the feet. Oh, and the tail tip, yeah. I always forget the tail tip. Anyway, let's finish up this dragon. Okay, my two personal favorite options here for the horns and tail tip is this crushed velvet and this blue. So do we do horns in the blue color? So horns in the blue color, or in this pink crushed velvet color? I'm honestly leaning towards blue to match the eyes. Gosh, these ears are so off-centered. I think I'm gonna do blue to match the eyes, and I don't really want to throw multicolor into this mix because velvet is already like so shiny. So I think I'm just gonna do blue for the horns. So let me get to work on the horns, and I'll come back when I'm done with the horns. Okay, I'm done crocheting the horns. So I didn't show you guys this, but I swapped out the Ami stick for needles because these pieces are so small I can just hold them on with needles. So now I'm going to get some sewing needles and pin on the horns and see what they look like. It looks crazy right now. It'll look better when it's sewn together. Those are all the horns. Now we just have the feet, the tail, and the wings. Dang. So I'm actually getting super close to finishing. Hind feet, foot pads, tail tip. Where's the wings? Wings. Okay. I think next I'll do the feet, and then I'm gonna do the feet right now, and then let's do probably the tail tip and the wings. Okay, got the feet done. It's little feet, and then you have little, these are optional, but I wanted to do them, but you have little pads that you can sew onto the feet, so it's like little paw pads. So I made those, and I made the feet. So that's gonna go over there. The head fell off the body. It's so cute, oh my gosh. Okay, now I just have the wings and the tail. And I am going to go take a break for lunch because I'm hungry, but then I'll come back and make the wings tail sewed together, finish up this dragon. Okay, I'm back from lunch, and I was thinking that after this dragon, I can work on one of my tops because I was gonna bring my knit beanie with me tomorrow. We're going somewhere tomorrow, so I figured I needed something that's like only needs like a few things. So I'm gonna bring the knit beanie with me tomorrow because I'm gonna be gone most of the day tomorrow. So I figured I'll take the knit beanie with me, and then after I finish this dragon, I'll work on a top. I'll work on one of the tops. So I'll definitely do that. So I'll bring the beanie with me tomorrow, try to get that done. If I can get it done, that would be amazing. But anyway, I'm just starting with the tail piece and then the wings, and then just have some sewing, and then we're done. Can't wait. Okay, so I made the tail piece. should have said that before. Maybe that just finished the tail piece, like just finished it. So the pattern says to just slide the tail onto the felt. Holy crap. My nails are so short right now, I cannot pick up a sewing needle. But it just says to slide the tail onto the tail piece, but I'm having a bit of trouble with that, so I'm going to do this and pull it as far back as I can. There we go. What do we think? So you sew it on like that, and then it's up at what? This is confusing me. Oh, there we go. So you sew it on like that, and that's what the tail piece is gonna look like. I think it's gonna look really good. So all I have now is the wings, which is kind of crazy. So then after wings, it's just sewing. So let's make the wings right now, and then sew everything and finish up this dragon. Okay, just kidding. I have the wings and the belly. I totally forgot about the belly. I don't know what color I want to do for that. I might just match colors, but I still have to make the belly and the wings. So I'm gonna do the wings right now, then I'll do the belly. Totally forgot about that, sorry. So let's get to crocheting. Okay, so I've got a little update. I did the first bit of the wings, so then now I have to crochet around them with the blue color I used for the rest of the body. So I'm going to finish up these wings. I already weaved in the ends and stuff, but I'm going to finish up these wings and I'll come back and show you guys. Okay, all I need now is the belly. Here's the wings. I seriously cannot wait for this dragon. I'm so excited for it. It's gonna look so good. Now I just have the belly to do, but I need to pick out the color. So the person who created this, Snugglebeans Crochet, this is Snugglebeans Crochet's pattern. I don't know if I've said that yet. She uses a different color for the horns and the tail tip, the wings, the body, the feet, and the inside of the ears. And then she uses a whole different color for the belly. So should I use this emerald color for the belly? I'm thinking I'll probably do that. Yeah. Let's do this emerald color. I feel like that's gonna look really good. Okay, that's literally the last thing to do. And then let's finish this up and sew it all together. By 8:15 because I want to leave by 8:25 because I'm gonna leave today and I won't be back for a little while. So I want is it not connected to the Wi-Fi? So I want to work on this dragon, hopefully it's sewn together by 8:15 and then head inside, you know? So I'm going to work on sewing together this dragon. And like I said, like I said, where I'm going today, I'm gonna bring this beanie to work with because it's literally just a beanie. I'm gonna use like the needles and stuff, so super simple, super easy to bring with me. So I'm gonna bring that with me, and then after that, I just have the 2 tops, 3 tops, and a Pikachu kit. So I might even be able to finish this kind of stuff this week, which would be actually kind of crazy. So I want to be out of here by 8:45, and let's get to sewing. There's the head. Took me way longer than it needed to though, so I don't think I'm gonna get it all sewn today because it's already 7:33. But anyway, let's move on to the next step and see what else I can do. But it's so cute. Okay, so I know I crocheted the foot pads to put the foot pads like on the foot so it has like little toes, but I could not figure them out, and I didn't like the way they looked when I sewed them on, and I tried embroidering them and that didn't work, so I didn't film very much of that because it was very frustrating. But now it's already, what time is it? It's already 7:56. I have like 20 more minutes to see what I can get done, and that's what I have. I just have those feet and the head, but I think I'll probably just come back to it later today. I'm definitely not going to get it all done, so I'm going to head inside right now. I'll work on my beanie like I said, and then I'll come back out here later today or tomorrow and finish up this dragon and hopefully have the beanie done. Okay guys, I'm back. It's later in the day, so it's way later in the day. It's like 3:04, so now of course I already showed you last update. So cute, got the little head, got the little feet on. I didn't do toes, I didn't do the feet pads because I sewed them on and I just couldn't get them to look right after I sewed them on. So I didn't like them, I didn't like it. And I did it, finished the beanie today. I can't wait to give it to whoever, I'm not gonna say who I'm giving it to because I don't want to spoil it, but I can't wait to give it to him. I'm gonna give it to him tomorrow and I'm so excited. So, beanie done. I have this dragon, so one, and we have 4 more, 3 tops and the Pikachu. So, there's the beanie. Yes, I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna go put this on the couch over there along with our finished whips. And yeah, I'll get back to sewing. Okay, the head and the horns and the ears are all sewn on. Why does everything always look so crooked on camera? I promise it looks really straight in real life, but the ears look so crooked on camera. I don't know why. But, so I have wings, tailpiece, belly, and first stripe. So, let me finish up sewing, and then this little guy will be done. So cute. Okay, here the wings are. Here, I'll show you from the front. There they are. They do not lay flat at all. There. Is that a better view? Is that a better view? Oh my gosh. There's the wings. They look uneven, of course. Here, let me lay them flat and let me pick up the camera and show you what they look like, because they look so much better when I show you what they look like. I didn't tell you guys this yet, but this guy's weighted, so he's like super heavy. Here, let me show you. 10 times better. There we go. This is what the wings look like. This is one wing, this is the other wing. They look 10 times better when I show you from above. Okay, now let me sew the other pieces on. Okay, so now that we have the wings on, I think I'm gonna do the tail piece and then the belly and then the first stripe, and then he's done. So let me put the tail piece on and then we'll do the belly and then first stripe and done. I just said that, but let's get to work. Okay, there's the tail. It's looking so good. It's so cute. Okay, let me sew on the belly and then add the first stripe and then he's done. Just got the belly added. It is so cute. I think right now I'm gonna give another try at the feet because I really want it to have feet, but I don't know what I want to do for the feet. So I'm just gonna give it another try at embroidering the feet. So I'm going to try that and see how that goes. And after that, I will add the spine or see if I want to add a spine. And then, yeah, this dragon will be done. Okay, so I did end up doing feet pads, but they're just these little, I don't even know what they look like. Kind of like a foot, like a bird foot, like a chicken foot. I don't even know. But I'm just gonna leave it at that because I don't know what else to do, and I think I like that. So now I'm gonna go get some yarn and see if I wanna do the spine. I think if I do the spine, I'm gonna do it Feels Like Bliss. So let me go see good colors that would go with this dragon for a spine. Okay, here are all my good Feels Like Bliss colors. I like this one. So I don't like that one. I was thinking more of like a pink or another blue. This one's not purple enough. I don't like that one. So I'm trying to figure out a good one that will look cute. I think I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna go put these ones back and let's add a spine with that Feels Like Bliss. I don't know, I honestly don't think I'm liking it. And the only yarn I have thin enough that's fuzzy yarn just Feels Like Bliss. I don't think I'm liking it, so I think I'm just gonna leave it without the spine, just like this. And I think, yeah, there it is. We're all done. No spine. So, anyway, that is the dragon. And let's go through and pick out my next whip and put this on the couch over there with all my finished whips. Can you see him over there? He's right there. He's on the couch. Do you see him? He's so cute. Okay, I think my next thing I'm gonna do is this Pikachu kit, but I think I'm going to frog it and save the kit for a rainy day because knowing this is like my first like official like knitting project, I feel like I know there's a lot of mistakes. I can see the mistakes. I can see a lot of mistakes and I really don't like it. So I think I'm unfortunately going to frog this cake it and save it for a rainy day. So let's do that. Okay, that was sad, but caked him up, and now he will get put away and saved for a rainy day whenever I feel like knitting him. I just don't think I would be able to I just didn't really like it. I could tell there was very many mistakes, and I think if I come back and remake it, I think it'll be much better, and I can actually I can enjoy it. So this will be going and being put away for a rainy day. So now we only have 3 whips left, and let me pull out the next one. So the 3 whips we have left are the 3 tops. And of course, this blue top, we're going to get more yarn for it tomorrow. Obviously, I ran out and I can't finish it. So this has to get set off to the side, but it is actually such a really pretty top. I think I'll make more of this style because it's like the mesh is so pretty, you know? Super pretty. So I think I might design a pattern and make a YouTube tutorial. I don't know, maybe we'll see. So obviously can't do that one because that requires yarn I don't have yet. And then the only other things I have left are these whips. So I have this top and I have this top. So I'm gonna start with, of course, the one I already have attached to the skein. See if I can get that done tonight and then do this one. Because other than that, I just have the 3 skeins of yarn that I have for the other beanies, but I'm not gonna start those right now. So let's get to finishing. Did I ever say what day it is? It's Thursday. Did I ever say that? I don't think I ever said that. Today's Thursday. I started this video on Monday or Tuesday. I honestly don't remember what day I started it. I started it on Monday or Tuesday. I probably said the day I started it, but today's Thursday. So it's either been 3 or 4 days. We finished 3 whips out of 6. It used to be 7 whips, but I'm not doing the Pikachu. That got frogged. I already frogged him. So we've finished 6 out of 7. No, 6 out of... We finished 3 out of 6. I could not get those words out of my mouth. We finished 3 out of 6 whips. I am working on the 4th. And then tomorrow, hopefully I can get that blue top done because I'll get the yarn for it. And then I'll only have 1 more, and I can either hopefully start that one tomorrow or Saturday. I would like to be done with all these by Saturday so I can start posting, so I can start editing. I would like it if I can get all my videos posted on Mondays. I feel like I would like that if I had like a certain post day. It may not be this Monday, it may be next Monday. I'm not sure, maybe I'll just post them at random times, but I think I do want like a set posting day where I like specifically post. If I don't get it posted on Monday, I might post it Tuesday. Like, I'll post it around that time. It's either gonna be Monday or after Monday because I didn't end up having time. So we'll see when I post this, and we'll see when I finish all of my whips because I'm super excited because I have some bigger projects. I already said that, but I have a bunch of bigger projects that I would like to get started, like a bunch of bigger YouTube videos. I have a bunch of ideas and I don't want to spoil anything, but I have like ideas for a lot of big projects. So I am trying to clear out my bin because I don't want to have to like have a million whips sitting in my bin, you know? So anyway, I'm going to try to finish this top tonight, and yeah, I'll keep crocheting. Okay, so it's getting kind of late, it's getting kind of dark. I'm tired. I mean, I'm not that tired, it's like 5 o'clock, but I'm gonna go in for the day. This is how far we got. I can't really show you, it's kind of hard. Anyway, this is how far we got. I will come back tomorrow morning and hopefully finish this one and start the other one. And tomorrow is also when we're going to Walmart. So I'll get that blue yarn at Walmart and finish up that top. I'll probably bring that top with me. Honestly, I'll probably bring it with me and maybe hopefully get some more work done in the car. But either I want to get 2 tops done tomorrow and then 1 done Saturday, or maybe even all 3 done tomorrow, which is a big stretch. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe. So anyway, I'm gonna be done for the day. And this cone is looking small. I've been using so much of this cone. I'm gonna be done for the day. We finished the beanie and the dragon today, so 2 things, good. Got more work done on this. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, hello and good morning. It's a new day and it is early in the morning. It is 7:26, so the lighting is not gonna be wonderful right now because it's not light outside and I'm sitting next to a window, so I rely mostly on the natural light because these lights kind of make me blurry and foggy. So sorry about that. What are you doing? There's the cat in here right now and he's being crazy. What? Anyway, it's early in the morning, light's not gonna be so bad, but I want to finish this top today and then maybe start the other one before we leave. And then, yeah, I don't know what'll get done past that because I don't know how long we're gonna be on for today or if I'm gonna come back out here when we're done. So, let's get to work. Sir. He needs so much attention. You just need all the attention, don't you? Don't you? Can I just cross off things off my to-do list? Can I please? Can I please just cross off things off my to-do list? Oh, you big baby. Oh, you just need all the attention. You love all the attention. Okay, so I'm going to cut the yarn, weave in ends, and add the straps, and then I think I'm going to be good for this top, and I can move on to the other green one. And I don't think I want to get that one finished before we leave, but if I do, then I'll have nothing to work on. Because the 3rd top I have, I obviously ran out of yarn, so today we're going to go yarn shopping to get more yarn because I ran out. My fault. Because didn't notice that I was gonna run out. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get this one finished, start the other one. I don't think I'm gonna get the other one finished, but we'll see. And then I'm gonna go yarn shopping today to get yarn for that other one. And I think I'll bring the other one in the car with me just so I can get some more work done on it after I get the yarn. But yeah, anyway, I don't know if you guys are gonna see me after I leave today because I might be gone for a little while and I just might not feel like coming back out here. And I gotta get to finishing this up. Look at this baby. I decided to come sleep on my desk after running around and going zoomies and playing with some plastic safety eyes that were on the floor, so I came to fall asleep on my desk. Okay, anyway, I'm yapping, so let's get to finishing up this top and starting the other one. Okay, so I just finished weaving in the ends for this top part. So that's done. Now I just need to do this back part with the chain. So I think I'm gonna do that really quick. I think that's only gonna take me like 15 minutes and this top will be done and I can work on the other one. Okay, hi everybody, I'm back. So I finished that top. I didn't really show you guys much because I didn't like the fit of it. It was too loose. It went all the way around my back and it was still too loose, so I gave it to my mom and it fits her great. But I think I'm just gonna frog these two because I think these are gonna be too big and I'm just going to frog these and then see what else I can do for today. So we'll see. Okay, so here we are. This was one, and then these two were two separate pieces that I just tied together. So here's two, and those are all frogged. I have one top left, and obviously I can't work on that until I get the yarn today. So I can't do anything until I get the yarn, and I guess I'll just come back when I get the yarn and show you guys, but as of right now I can't do anything, so I guess I'm going to pause this video here, edit what I can, and come back either later today or tomorrow and finish that other top and then be done. So might not see you guys for a little while, for like a day, so see you soon. So I didn't really say this in my last part of the video, but I've been editing a bunch and I kind of realized I didn't really say this, but I am going to bring the blue top with me, get as much work as done as I can in the car, and then I'll either come back today or tomorrow. And I might be done with the mesh at that point, and then I'll just have the straps. So that's pretty much what I'm gonna do right now, is I'm gonna take it with me when I leave for today, come back tonight or tomorrow, show you what I've done, finish it up. So yeah, that's all I really need to say, so see you soon. Okay, hi guys, so sorry for the bad lighting, it's early in the morning again. So obviously I finished this last night, and this was the last whip of the video. For a quick review of what we did this top, we did that other green top, we did a beanie, but I already gave that away. We did the 6 stockings, and we did this little dragon. So that is pretty much what we made today. I really like this top. I'm gonna make more of these. And that is what, not today, so that's what we did in this video. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's go to the outro. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.